man. Whew. Hump day. All right, get it. It's Wednesday, right? That's what I mean by hump day. Yeah, it's checking. Hump day. We made it, boys. We made it to Wednesday. Before we get going, I would like to do a shout out to our latest course, which is a bestseller in the front end web development category, which I'm very proud about. It means a lot of people are liking it, a lot of people are utilizing it, a lot of people are doing very well with it. And if you're interested in checking it out, it's going to help prep you for those front end interviews and explain some of those higher level concepts. You can get it for $9.99 in the description below. But with all that being said, Gator. Get it. That's not you. There are other water bottles that are empty. You can chew on. Get it. With all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into what we're working on today. So I've been refactoring the application to be much more performant. It's actually something I'm trying to talk my current work into doing, but it's a larger effort there, obviously, to utilize nested routing. So part of that, so let's go ahead and do the npm start. We are gonna be working on the front end, baby, the front end. So yo, why are you starting so slow today, dog? What's going on here? Oh man. Okay, there we go. I think it takes the server a second to get up and running when it hasn't been hit in a while, so it's not like cached. Alright, so we're fixing this topic section. That's what we're doing. So we need to fix a couple things. We want this to be centered. And of course we want to do npm test. So this morning I was writing some additional tests as I was going and refactoring. We're actually getting pretty close to where I need to start filming content, which is an astounding thought. Alright. So let's get rid of this. Save. I broke some of our tests, and I'm not quite yet sure how to fix them. Alright, so topic container header. There we go. Nice and centered. All right. Up next, we should have a video ID. Although it doesn't look like we do. So, real quick, let's go get a video ID. That's just for the sake of argument. What do we want? We'll take one of my videos. So that's a good ID. What I'll do real quick is go to production. How's it going, man? Update. I kind of got burned by my tech lead slightly earlier, unintentionally, and then it kind of turned into a compliment. Okay, so we have our topic, and if we do a quick get all, we'll get our ID here. Wait a second. Okay. Gotta go to our services. Topic routes. Topic controller. Topic. Okay, we do have playlist ID. We just didn't throw it in there. I think those were newer things. Video ID and playlist ID. So let's go ahead and update our put. So do here. Control C. Control V. And here we'll put a video ID. Finally do a boot camp. Nice, man. Where did you end up signing up for? Do you use curl at all? No, I do not. All right, let's see if that updates. Error. Cannot put a... You know what? Let's go ahead and just put a playlist ID while we're at it. Why do this twice? Let me go get a playlist ID real quick. I might actually have one stored in here now that I think about it. App-playlist. I guess I don't. That's alright. Code Clan in Scotland. Am I using Node.js? I am for the backend, yeah. So let's go ahead and do... We'll just grab this playlist ID here. And we will add it to her. Status 200, okay. All right. Straight JavaScript. So I'm using Angular, Node, TypeScript, Jasmine, Express, MongoDB, and Mongoose. Those are the main pieces. Yeah. So one thing I'm a little concerned about is I didn't get my update. It was a success. Right? Let's go to our get all and see if it updated. Find by ID and update. Everything's up to date. Well then. That might be it. That's... We got a problem, Houston. That shouldn't happen. But okay, cool. So now when we go and we do a get all call, see we have our playlist ID, our video ID, and let's make sure our web app is getting that. Cool. Good luck. Alex, weren't you at an interview? Aren't you interviewing right now? Or is that tomorrow? Okay. Cool. Alright, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and set up our video. Tomorrow. I was like imagining you in the hallway when you sent me that message. But what I was trying to say, and I was in the grocery store, so it wasn't very clear as voice to text. What I was trying to say is practice what you're going to be saying. So one of the things I do with my front-end course is I tell you to record yourself or write things out. Get those ideas out of your head into noise and on paper. That's what I think you should do, and that'll help you out. All right, cool. All right, now that we have that, we do have a video component. All right, so we're gonna have to update this because this is all hard coded right now. But we're gonna make it great again. We're gonna make it dynamic again, boys. We have to fix some few things on here, I just realized. But we'll come back to it. Perfect. You're gonna do fine, man. Alright, so what we want to do here is a app-video. And what it's gonna be is a video ID equal to topic.video ID. All right. What? Well then. Would you believe me if I told you this worked when I left it? So... What happened, man? What happened? It worked. It worked when I left it. Alright, let's try this. Video container. Yeah, man, we all get in. Here's the thing: is just because I'm a senior dev doesn't mean I don't get stuck. I had to reach out to one of the devs today to say like, "Hey, man, I need some help." I put out the SOS today. The SOS. All right. You know what the SOS is? Stuck on some shit. All right, that's the SOSS. All right, I had to throw that out there today to one of the devs I work with. He's a nice guy and he's getting it together and he's like, this is one of the devs that I've been giving some help to, not because I want to be all up in his business or anything, but like, what is this? So there's something throwing this thing off right here. All right, topic container. That's what it is. I was like, something's getting thrown off. I had to throw out the SOS today. I reached out to the tech lead. I reached out to I reached out to the tech lead. I reached out to him and I said, "Hey, can I pull in the other dev on this? Because I've spent 3 hours. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying. I'm doing my best, but I'm stuck, baby. Just stuck." I threw out the SOS. Yeah, no problem. Because you're a team. You're supposed to raise each other up. You're supposed to help each other out. And sometimes you get stuck, man. That's just the nature of the beast. Cool. All right, now that we've seen what that looks like, I'd kind of like those two to line up, but they don't have to. All right, cool. So we'll figure out the whole lining up. But yeah, I got stuck, and it was something simple where my cache wasn't cleared, and I think I was trying to get something to work, and I couldn't even get it installed, and I had to reach out. I got no shame. It's part of the game. No shame in my game, baby. But yeah, so a lot of times people think like you just always know the answer. These things take time, right? I'm on episode, what is this? 39, grinding. And we're making progress, but we're not there yet. Are we there yet? No, not never. All right, that's what you should. All right. All right. So a couple things that we need to take care of before we move on to these stylings. We need to. Yeah, man. Gotta put out the SOS. And bless him, 2 hours later, he came back and said, hey, I got something for you, pimpin'. I said, my dude, what you got, baby? We don't really talk like that, but you get the point, all right? Oh, no. All right, so if this worked, this should go and get the how does make less money video. Cool. So, very nice. Now, the next part that gets a little bit harder is if we go to our video component. This is not that much harder. So we have this background image URL property. We are going to do it on the YouTubes. So let's go to. What was I working on? So it wasn't, so like basically what I'm doing is building an Excel document dynamically on the front end using some data. And there's a library called Excel.js that's open source, but it's sort of meant for you to use. You can use it on the client side, which is where we need to use it, but you can also use it in the middleware / backend in Node, and that's where it was wanted to be used, or that's where it's sort of meant to be used a little bit more so. And so I was having trouble getting it hooked up in the front end. That's all. I couldn't even get it installed properly, and so some of the things I tried, and it's so funny, frustrating too, because like I tried the same thing he did, but once I cleared my npm cache, it solved all the issues. And but yeah, that's what it was. Nothing crazy. So tomorrow I'm going to build a POC of make sure that it can do what we need it to do. All right, cool. We want to go to our video component SCSS, or actually, no, HTML. All right, and on here, style. Yeah, so he helped solve that. What was this image property called? Background. But he helped me solve that, and here we are now, doing the thing. Then we're gonna have to escape those characters. Alright, step 1 is make sure it's not breaking because of background image. And I'll just put something like that in there, save it. It's not going to render, but it should work. Okay, cool. Step 2. I always forget if it's a / escape quotes JavaScript. Slash. No, I didn't like that either. Alright. Thank you, sir. Well, would this course be helpful for someone at just finishing JavaScript? You might struggle a little bit. I'll be honest with you. Probably not, man. I mean, would you learn something? Yes. Would a lot of it go over your head? Yes, but that's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Actually, let's treat this, let's make this embed URL. And then all we'll return back here is this dot embed URL. And then here in our setter, say and then we'll also say this dot background image URL. Alright, and then we have embed URL. But no, that's fine. And then background image URL is Control X. Come back to you in a second, my dude. Alright, so now we got that. Get our ng style on. Yeah. Actually, what do we call it? Background image URL. All right. I think that should work. Bam, baby. Dynamic. Dynamic, dynamic. Because I spit hot fire, baby. What do you see right here? We got a dynamic video. And with the way that we did it, load the thumbnail, play the video. Fucking ad block. Yep. There you go. Made our video dynamic. Now we have to fix some tests and stuff like that. Add some tests. This is something I didn't do as much testing with as I should have. It's so funny, man. So April's kind of at your stage, right? She starts a boot camp next week, and it's one of those things where sometimes I have trouble explaining topics to her, like basic topics. Like she asks questions, I'm like, how do you even get there? Or sometimes the answer is like, because that's how it works. Like, I don't know. Like, which are answers I hate giving. But sometimes you get questions like that that are like, what happened? Video URL is updated. All right. Hit, criminal. You've been hit by. You've been hit by. Oh. Listen to them jams, boys. My boy Haywire over here. Oh, so. Have a good one, Alex. Yo, Haywire, what's going on? All right, so we're making sure that the video URL is sanitized. Cool. And now that we've done that, let's go ahead and create a scribe for video ID. It updates embed URL. I've not gone to a boot camp myself now. Oh, well, I guess technically I did. So I did, so I was doing Dev Mountain's quality assurance coding bootcamp because I just want to learn something new. But I had to drop out after about a month because I started a new job and there's just too much going on. I couldn't dedicate the time to it like I wanted to. And then I was going to go back once I ramped up in my new job. But unfortunately, unfortunately what happened was they stopped doing that program. We can leave this private. Trying to figure out how to write this test case. So, because what it's supposed to do is update video location, embed updates video URL. So this should actually be video URL. Wait, hold up. Oh, I see. So we'll say component dot we're already kind of testing that right now. So we'll just do this one, updates background. Thumbnail URL. That's a better name than this. Thumbnail URL. Cool. But no, I haven't gone to a boot camp. Although I have interviewed several people who have, and one of my good buddies, Engineer Truth / Matt, so you guys want, or you might know him as Engineer Truth, Matt Tran. After learning jQuery, I would probably look about what jobs are going on in your area, but chances are it's probably going to be React. This is actually what I'm meant to do. All right, cool. Wrote some tests. That's looking good. We're not done yet, though, boys. All right, so it's coming together. It's coming together. You do interviews as well? Yeah. So I interviewed quite a few candidates. You guys think I should put like a 1 pixel border on this? Yeah, I interview candidates regularly. Let's do border 1px solid white. Or better yet, what color is this? That might be a little bit too. Yeah, I think that's popping a little bit too much, but I like that. That looks good. Just a little something. Cool. All right. So, we got the video embed working. Very nice. Doesn't look too bad. But now what we have to have here is playlists. Top 3 things I'd like to see in a junior dev candidate is probably what you mean. Well, a couple things. I like them to be eager. What I mean by that is I like for them to showcase that they're learning outside of work and at work. We're going to fix this because this is going to be the same for most things. I don't like that it's jumpy. The old jumperino is not something I'm a fan of Reno of. But yeah, so that'd be one thing. And actually have tangible proof. Projects that are unique, that aren't like, I built a quote machine or something like that. Second thing is that there's progression, that they're learning and that they're eager. That's really it. Passion, learning, and skills. It's a lot to ask. I know it's like a very short list, but that's what people are looking for when they hire junior developers. Because you have to understand, companies don't want to hire junior developers. They usually do because it's cheaper, but they hate the fact that when they do. I'm just saying, generally speaking, companies don't want to hire junior developers because they have trouble with the senior developers they get. You coming up here, big boy? Not right now, Milo. Progression. And the way you get there, the way you progress, is simply by working at it every day. All right. All right, Milo. Oh, God, these cats and their claws, man. All right, buddy. That's the second time today with these cats, man. Oh. How you doing, Milo? Okay. So we added that little border, made it pop a little bit. God, that hurt like hell. Let's continue on. The next thing that we want to add is a playlist. Have a good one, man. All right, let's see here. Ow, Milo. All right. God. The joys of having pets sometimes. So, what we also want to add to our plate here. Looks like we broke our mobile. That's all right. We'll come back to that. But on this page, we want our playlist. So let's go back to our topic page. I was making an icon service earlier. Okay. So now we have to update our API. We should be pretty quick. So in our category controller, we are this.get playlist. Looking at what I'm doing is making you nauseous. I'll do it, dude. I don't blame you. What I tell April is that you got to be able to do it until your brain's jelly and you can still do it. So like a lot of this stuff nowadays it's not. That's fancy. You say what you want, but that's fancy as shit right there. Speaking of which, gotta shoot my boy a message. Okay. So we have our video controller. It's so fancy. You like it? Hey man, I'm releasing. I said when I started this project, I want to release a production level application. How am I doing? I'm doing it. We're probably going to change that out in a second. Because that needs to be a more generic thing. It's not just part of category. But I just want to see. Actually, let's just do it now. Let's go to our models, create a new folder called playlist. Go to category and move over playlist. Over playlist item. Excellent. Save, save, save. Close, close, close. I'm good, man. I'm grinding. Grinding. So here, get topics by category, not get topic by category ID. Topics.play. Okay. Now we got to go to topic, iTopic. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and find category interface.ts. And we will have a playlist here. All right. I'm working on a video documentation site. Essentially, think of it as a W3 schools, except it's going to have video. It's going to take a while to get there. Do I worry about ergonomics? Yeah, so I highly recommend getting a little wrist brace. That's something that's really helped. Just wait till you see my video dev docs channel. How many videos it's gonna have, man. All right, so I think I did that right. Library cards coming soon. Not quite. Let's go ahead and deploy that real quick. Is that the stink? See, my cat stole my chair. Hey, stinker. Oh. It looks so chub sitting like that. Oh, you chub kitty. Alright. Yeah. Alright. That's not right. Right? Let's go to cat. Almost there. I'm not quite sure what I did wrong here. Playlist items. Okay. And then we go. That's what I'm expecting to go here. And we should get playlist. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. That's fine. It is. So. That's what that should be. Come back her. fine. Where was I? Oh my god. Got it. Actually, I think that might work. Save that category model I want. Actually, that's not right either. What the hell am I defaulting playlist to? It should default to an object. Right? Yeah, it defaults to an object. So I think that'll work. We're having some internet issues here, I think, because of the storm. Alright guys, it looks like we're gonna keep disconnecting from the internet. So I think it's gonna be a little bit of a short live stream. But we were able to fix our API, which is dope. Maybe we can get the playlist in here, because now that we fix our API, yeah, let's go. Let's do a little bit more. So we have our video playlist. That's fine. I don't think we need this. Cool. What I'm so on the playlist key, I set a wrong default value of an empty array. I fixed that, set it to an empty object, and I gave it a reference of a playlist model. That's what I did. So what I'm gonna do right now, we're gonna come over here. I don't know what I was planning on doing with this activated route. I think you're gonna be gone. Let's close this for a second. Okay. We're gonna take that out. We're gonna take it. So at input, this is not gonna be a category. What's actually gonna come in here is the playlist, which will be of a playlist. Alright, cool. So a playlist first thing we're gonna do is do playlist.items. Second thing we're gonna do is playlist.length. All right. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and on here do app dash, what do I call it, video playlist? Oh. First thing we need to do is go to our topic model. And in here we are going to have a public playlist of type playlist. Then we're gonna have this dot playlist equals new playlist with defaults dot playlist. I think I'm gonna get rid of that topic defaults. Not the topic defaults, the topic full. I don't think I'll actually be needing it. I think one model's enough. Alright, there we go. Piece by piece. So everything's connected now. And let's actually get rid of the topic. I was just thinking about it right now. I don't think we really need it. Well, actually I do. I use it for the buttons. Alright, cool. So, we got our data. It's there. All we gotta do now is fix our UI. So we are gonna have something like this right here. I'm just thinking for a second. Give me a second to think. All right, so we have our topic container. Alright, and we're gonna do auto 1FR. And then what we'll do is we don't need breadcrumbs. Topic list. We don't need. Header. Playlist. Video. Start there, so we'll have app-header. There we go. Now, I just want to test something real quick, because we're usually going to have more than 4 items. And you can see these lined up. That's not actually what we're going to want, because this is going to get rather large relatively quickly. And we're going to have this scroll all the way down. And so these are going to need to be on the inside of here. GG. Start from X to want to catch up. I believe in you, young stud. Alright. So now that we've done that, what we want to do is for our topic documentation component to SCSS, alright. Alright. What I want to do What do I want to do? What I want to do is have this playlist. Okay, so this goes on category. That's fine. All right, so this is our documentation content. So let's clean this up. And then let's go ahead and remove that. How did that break? Oh, you know what? I didn't save it, did I? So that should have been the old switcheroo, no problemo. Okay, cool. Save content, sidebar. Might have to just make a header here. To do now, because now we're trying to treat it like it's outside of there. No. Alright guys, let's leave it at here for now. I have to theory craft a little bit about my template. Think about what it is I'm trying to do and how I'm going to do it. So, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry for the internet's been a little bit rough today. But if you haven't checked out my latest course, the 100 Front-End Interview Questions Challenge, I highly recommend it to help prep you for those front-end interviews. As always, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Goodbye. Links in the description below.